Hi there, it's Davdas, Favro Senior Solution Engineer, and today I will be talking about how to master all of the Favro platform. I will be sharing some tips and tricks, information about the features, and everything else that you need to master Favro platform. Well, let's start with cards. Now, in cards, you can now minimize and expand as much information as you want to. Focus on what is really important. Now, we can always expand our relations and see where our card is. We can expand our fields to know more about the card, and also expand the headers to see our content of the card. Might it be a table or even some attachments from your drives or your computer. Next, let's talk about automations. A way to automate your actions and fasten the process in your workflows. Each of the board's menu has an option for automations. Here you're greeted with various automation templates that you can choose from. Or you can simply create your own custom automation. On the left, we will choose the trigger, what will activate the automation, ranging from card creation, status change, increase of the progress bar, changes of various different fields, or something with time, for example, every time period or when due date arrives. In this case, let's choose a simple one when a card is created. On the right side, we will choose the automated action. Again, we can choose from various different options ranging from sending a message, changing status, assigning people, or even moving and adding cards through different workflows. Here, let's simply set up to assign a member, and I'll assign myself. And also, let's add an additional action, adding a tag for new product. And save. That's it. We have the automation up and running without any need of coding or IT help. Now, whenever we create a new card, as you can see, the card will automatically assign me and also add the tag new product. Let's talk about templates. Now, in Favro, you can templify quite a lot, from cards, boards, to collections. While we're in this Master Favro collection, let's go and create a board from a template, pressing the plus sign and choosing New from Template. Here are all the board templates that you or somebody else in the team created and shared it with you. Now I have one here prepared for an epic storyboard that I'll use, and that's going to be created instantly. And I can start adding some new content here. We can also showcase how you can use card templates. When you create a new card, you can choose the template option, this icon right here, that will allow you to select and apply a template to a newly created card. So let's say this is a client request. Save. Now, when we have that card open, we will see that there is already preset description with information and content ready to use. Now, all of these templates and more can be found in the top left corner in the template editor. Here, you can find all your collection, board, and card templates, and easily make changes on the fly if need be for all of them. Moving forward, let's talk about the advanced progress management, a way to track your progress through various different options. In Favro, you can actually do that in 3 different ways. First, when you set up a progress bar, you can customize it to track the progress of the status. That means when we change the status, that will, of course, increase the progress bar. Next, we can also choose to track checklist progress. That means all the checklists in the card will be accounted into the progress bar. And making changes on the card, like this, will update the progress bar. And lastly, we can also choose to track multiple board progress. Now, in this case, we select the status, but we include multiple boards, which status and progress of that status we will be tracking. So in this case, if there's a card and we'd like to track it through various different boards or different teams, you can simply just add the card to those boards, move it through different stages. And when we go back, we can see the overall progress of both of those boards. Lastly, I would like to talk about board and shared fields and the differences about them. Now, boards can have local board fields and shared fields that can be shared between various different locations. Now, what is the difference? First of all, the board field and its information can be visible on only that board that have set it up, whereas shared field information can be shared to other boards, and that information can be then visible on those other boards. Let's go into simple board field, press customize, and let's take a look at the sharing and permissions. Now, this option is specifically for the shared fields. If we would like to share this field or set permissions who can see that information, we first need to convert a board field into a shared field like this. Now we can edit the permissions and also visibility where we want this information to be seen, and maybe in some places where we want to hide it. Now, if we jump into this Epic storyboard, switch it into sheet view, and let's add that shared field from this option right here. Let's find board field and simply drag and drop the card, and we can see that information is populated and visible on both boards. That means if we're going to make a change, that will reflect and will be shown on both of those boards. If that would be a local board field, that information would not be synced between both of those boards. Now, with all of these features, let's take a look at a real life workflow example where we can utilize all of them at the same time and improve our way of working by fully mastering Favro platform. Now, in this example, we do have a feature backlog, a product roadmap, a team sprint board, and an external team working together with this project. Now, let's go first and create a new card, which will be a bug, and we will use a bug template. And the card will have all the necessary information already prepared and some of the fields already filled in. Now let's go in and add that card into the sprint board for the internal team and also include it in the external team like this. And let's actually make some changes here and maybe move it into the testing stage, which will hit an automation and apply a testing tag. At the same time, let's update this shared field, which of course will be updated and showcased in the backlog too, utilizing the shared field option. Next, let's go and also put the card into the roadmap, like this. And let's see, maybe we would like to edit the date and make some changes for the 1st of August till the 15th. As you can see, the changes are automatically updated in the product roadmap. And lastly, let's take a look at the product progress for the specific bug. Now here we can see that the card is in the external product team and also in the internal sprint board. Now making changes like this and moving the card through various different stages will trigger and update the product progress bar right here. And we can see that the average for this bug completion is 25%. Now, utilizing all of these showcased features, you can fully master the Favro platform and create various different workflows that can help you achieve your needed results. I hope this was helpful to understand the functionalities of Favro and how you can utilize it your daily work. And as always, enjoy using Favro.